In the rapidly evolving world of technology, we constantly seek better ways to experience content. TCL, a name synonymous with innovation, recently unveiled its groundbreaking LCD technology, the NXTPAPER series. This smartphone promises to revolutionize the way we consume media, blending the features of traditional paper with advanced digital displays. After spending a day immersed in the NextTaper 60 Ultra, I'm excited to share my thoughts on this captivating product. The moment you take the NextTaper 60 Ultra out of the box, you get a sense that TCL is nudging users to slow down literally and figuratively. The device isn't trying to be flashy with aggressive design lines or shiny finishes. Instead, it's sleek, understated, and very approachable. The phone feels heavier than many modern flagships at 27 grams, but I appreciated this during long reading or browsing sessions. The texture and finish are subtle, almost professional, but not so sober that it looks outdated. TCL managed to balance the aesthetics well. It's modern without screaming for attention. The ergonomics are also a plus. The phone is comfortable to hold with rounded edges that don't dig into the palm, and the plastic back resists fingerprints reasonably well. As for durability, the phone has an IP68 dust-tight and water-resistant rating, making it immersible up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. And it also supports a stylus. The stylus support elevates the device from a comfortable reading tool to a genuine productivity powerhouse, offering 496 levels of pressure sensitivity and ultra-low latency for natural writing experiences. Combined with the paper-like display texture, taking handwritten notes or sketching feels remarkably similar to using actual pen and paper, making it appealing for students, professionals, and creatives who prefer analog-style input methods over traditional touchscreen typing. The centerpiece of the NextTaper 60 Ultra is its 7.2-inch Full HD display that supports NextTaper technology, which uses multiple layers of anti-glare, anti-reflection, and blue light filtering technology to create a genuinely comfortable reading experience. Unlike typical smartphone displays that reflect ambient light and strain your eyes during extended use, this screen eliminates flicker completely while providing circadian comfort features that adapt to your daily rhythm and changing lighting conditions throughout the day. There's a paper-like matte texture that makes scrolling through ebooks, articles, or even social media feeds much easier on the eyes compared to glossy displays. The matte effect is especially noticeable under bright lights. It reduces reflections significantly. Reading outdoors in daylight, while not perfect, felt far more tolerable than with many traditional phones. After a day of use, I can say this: my eyes genuinely felt less strained. Usually, after hours of screen time, I notice dryness or fatigue, but the 60 Ultra didn't leave me rubbing my eyes. That said, it's not a traditional AMOLED panel, so you won't get the same punchiness in videos. Watching a vibrant movie trailer or fast-paced animation doesn't pop the way it does on high-end AMOLED panels. But that's the trade-off: you gain readability and comfort, and lose a bit of that cinematic punch. Under the hood, the NextTaper 60 Ultra packs serious performance credentials with a MediaTek Dimensity 7400 chipset. Coupled with 12 GB of RAM and an additional 12 GB of virtual expansion, it offers storage options of up to 512 GB for extensive file storage. A phone isn't just about the screen, so I made sure to push the TCL through its paces. It handled everyday tasks, email, messaging, browsing, and even casual gaming without noticeable stutter. TCL equips the device with a mid-tier processor, and while you won't confuse it for a flagship chip, it feels competent. Navigating through menus and multitasking is smooth enough for day-to-day use. Performance in games was decent but not outstanding. Titles like Asphalt 9 and PUBG Mobile ran acceptably at medium settings. If you're a heavy gamer, this isn't the phone designed for you. But if your primary usage is reading documents, watching YouTube, browsing, and moderate app usage, it holds its ground well. Thanks to you, my friend, if you continue watching this video until now. For the battery life and software, running Android 15 out of the box, it's one of the first devices to ship with Google's latest operating system, ensuring long-term software support and access to the newest features and security updates for years to come. The UI is relatively clean, though not as minimalist as stock Android. One standout feature is how deeply TCL integrates NextTaper modes into the software experience. With a few taps, you can toggle between standard vibrant mode and the full paper-like mode, depending on what you're doing. For example, I preferred paper. The battery life with 5200 mAh of the NextTaper 60 Ultra deserves its own mention because the display optimization directly impacts endurance. Paper-like displays traditionally consume less energy than high-brightness panels. And even though this is still an LCD at its core, TCL's tweaks appear to make a difference. After a full 16-hour period of moderate to heavy use web browsing, reading for nearly 3 hours, streaming about 2 hours, and regular app use, I was left with just under 25% battery. That's impressive for a phone of this size and capacity. Charging speeds with 33 watt aren't the fastest compared to the competition, but TCL has wisely struck a balance to preserve battery health. For users like students, professionals, or avid readers who spend long stretches staring at their screens, the combination of energy efficiency and reduced eye strain makes this phone particularly compelling. The camera system includes a 50-megapixel telephoto lens with 3x optical zoom and image stabilization, a 50-megapixel wide lens, and an 8-megapixel ultra-wide lens, as well as a 32-megapixel front camera, ensuring sharp photos and clear video calls for both personal and professional use. The slim design features 2.5D glass with a fiber back cover, available in dark black and Alps white colorways that complement the device's focus on understated elegance rather than flashy aesthetics that demand attention. Yes, the NextTaper 60 Ultra has cameras, and yes, they're good enough for your daily needs. But no, this isn't a camera-first phone, and it doesn't try to be. The main shooter captures decent photos in daylight, with fair detail and color accuracy. Low light shots, predictably, don't shine as much. Noise creeps in, and detail starts to soften quickly. That said, for quick snapshots, video calls, or documenting information, the camera is more than adequate. If photography is a deal breaker, this is probably not your phone. But if you're more concerned about spending hours reading or working without eye strain, the compromise is acceptable. Before the end, who is the NextTaper 60 Ultra for? After a day living with the phone, I realized it's not designed to win a spec war. Instead, it's clearly aimed at people who spend long hours on their phone reading or working, value eye comfort over saturated visuals, and want a phone that balances performance without being overwhelming. It's for those who need good battery life for long study or work sessions. It's not for those chasing the absolute best camera, the flashiest design, or the smoothest gaming experience. Rather, it's for students, professionals, and wellness-conscious users who see their phone as a utility something to work with rather than a toy. After my day-long experience with the NextTaper 60 Ultra, it's safe to say that it lives up to the hype. The blend of vibrant visuals, reading-friendly technology, and efficient performance enhances the way we engage with digital content. Whether you're consuming media, reading your favorite book, or using it as a smart display for presentations, it adapts beautifully. For those looking for a seamless blend of entertainment and productivity, the TCL 60 Ultra stands out as a compelling choice. It's more than just a display, it's a transformative experience that caters to modern needs while prioritizing comfort and efficiency. Happy reading and goodbye.